Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome to the free training about Walgreens. So in this training, we are going to be going over how you can lower your cost by using your rewards at Walgreens. So I'm super excited for this training. A couple things before we get started. If you are watching this live, put a live in the chat. Let me know where you guys are watching from. And if you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments below and let me know where you're watching the replay from. We have Susie, hit the like button. Yes, that would be awesome if you guys could smash that like button for me. We have LAT Cali Girl. I've been scared to do a Walgreens haul. Well, hopefully after this training, you'll have a lot more confidence and know how to coupon a little bit better at Walgreens. Susie's so cute, thank you. Tisme, hey, how are you? Happy to be here. Robin, hi everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in live. So if you are here for the live, there's going to be 2 giveaways going on in this live. So you have to be in it live to be able to participate in the giveaways and be here till the end so that way you know if you are one of the lucky 2 winners. So before we get started, at the end as well, there's going to be a Q&A. So make sure you guys stay till the end. If you have any questions throughout, just write them down on a piece of paper. I'll try to keep an eye on the chat as best as I can, but there's a lot of people watching today, so I want to make sure that I can answer your questions. So make sure you guys just kind of write down whatever questions you have, and we will get to those a little bit later at the end. I don't want this to be too long, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the presentation. I'm using a new software too to stream this that I haven't used before, so if anything gets a little crazy, just let me know. But yes, take a second and hit that like button for me on this live. That helps me so much. Okay, so we are going to get started. So this training is how to use Walgreens rewards to lower your cost. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys can see the presentation, so I can make sure that we are all good to go. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if we are good, if you can see the presentation and see the screen. Excited because I am going to Walgreens later. That is awesome, Robin. Patricia's here from Ohio. Hello, how are you? Good morning, everyone from Ohio. Awesome. A lot of people from Ohio today. Okay, so we are going to get started. Brittany gave me a thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you so much. That helps me a lot because I'm using a new software and sometimes technology gets the best of me. Okay, so let's talk about the strategy. So these are the 4 steps and tips that we are going to go over. Having a breakdown of your deals. Then we're going to get into using your Walgreens cash, knowing the increments so you can use the right amount to lower your cost. Then we are going to hop into how to use register rewards. There are store and manufacturer register rewards that can be used to lower your cost, especially in spend deals and spend booster scenarios. We are also going to talk about the art of a low out-of-pocket. It is a little bit of an art, a little bit of strategy behind it, and I'm going to teach you guys what I do for that as well towards the end. This is how keeping your out-of-pocket cost, keeping your out-of-pocket cost low is key to saving the most money. If you're not spending it out of pocket, then you're able to save it, put it towards your financial goals for this year, okay? So most people, when they go couponing, they're spending too much out of pocket because they're focusing on the rewards that they're getting back. I used to do this when I first started, and I actually was spending more money than I was prior to couponing. Now, granted, I was getting more bang for my buck. I was getting a lot more products for my money. However, my bank account wasn't saving any money because I was still spending so much out of pocket because I was only thinking of how much rewards I was getting back. Now, advanced couponers, only when you change your mindset and understand how to lower your out-of-pocket costs and track your spending, can you start saving hundreds of dollars every single month and be able to become more financially free. If you want to become more financially free this year, put a yes in the chat. That was something that was very important to me a couple years ago when I was living paycheck to paycheck, super stressed out. I'm like, okay, I've got to figure out a way to stop doing what I'm currently doing because it's obviously not working. Figure out a new strategy so that I can change where I currently was. So this training is for you if you want to learn how to coupon at Walgreens so you can save money on your household items. We're talking laundry products, paper products, diapers if you need them, hair care, razors, oral care, you name it. You know how beneficial couponing can be if done the right way. You want to work smarter, not harder, and be able to have successful couponing hauls. If you don't have to coupon every day, and you know that, in order to achieve the financial freedom and savings you're looking for. And if you have big financial goals and a big reason why you coupon so you can accomplish it. When I've been booking all of those free calls with you guys, I always ask you, why do you coupon? What is the big goal and the big reason why you coupon? The stronger and bigger the goal is, the more likely you are to achieve it because it's so important to you. Hey Jam Chronicles, how are you? Linda says, fantastic. You are helping so many people. Thank you. So if your why is, I just do it as a hobby, it's fun, then it's not as important to you as if your why is, I need to save up for a new car because my car keeps breaking down and I need to be able to take my kids to school. Or our apartment is too small and we need to start saving up for a new house so my kids can have a nice yard or my dog can have a nice yard, whatever the case may be. So you want to think of one big financial goal and reason why you want to coupon and how couponing can help you get to that financial goal. So again, make sure you guys stay until the end for a Q&A. If you have any questions along the way, make sure you write them down because I don't want you guys to forget so I can answer them at the end. Veronica says, this training is for me. That is awesome. Jennifer, yes. Erin, yes. Okay. So before we dive into this training, here is a little bit about me in case you guys are new to following me. I see a lot of names here that have been following me for a while, but I also see some new names. So if you're new to me or my channel, what I'm all about, want to share a little bit about my couponing journey and how couponing has really changed my life financially. So I started couponing in 2019. That's when I started learning how to coupon. Some of you may know it all started with the rebate app called Ibotta. One of my friends at the job I was at mentioned Ibotta to me. I signed up with her referral code, so she got the kickback. I got the $10 bonus for signing up, and I thought it was super exciting because I personally like puzzles. I like Sudoku. I like word searches and things like that. So I found it interesting to figure out different ways that I can save money with this app and seeing how much money I could save, how much cash back I would save. So I would start putting together grocery lists for us, matching that up with Ibotta rebates, and really figuring out how I can save more money. So I quickly realized that there is a whole new world of couponing that can save you tons of money. So I started researching, and couponing at Walgreens was the first haul I ever did. I don't remember exactly what I got. I do know I got some Tide products and such, but I remember that I was able to save 50%, and I only used digital coupons because I went on my lunch break at work. I clipped a couple digital coupons. I went to the store, and I was so excited when I was able to get products that we use. And I'd paid 50% less than I would have if I would have just went to the store and bought them. So what I would do is call my family every time I went couponing. I would tell them about the great deals I got and how exciting it was, all the different sales, the savings, the whole 9 yards. And they suggested that I do a YouTube channel. They're like, this is so exciting. I don't know how you're doing it. You're really good at this. You should teach other people how to do it because obviously everybody needs to be saving more money, right? You can always save more money. So they suggested that I do a YouTube channel, and I started my YouTube channel in July of 2019. So originally, when I first started, I was looking at my hauls as if I'm spending $30 out of pocket, but I get back $30 in Walgreens cash or register rewards, then it's free, right? Let me know if that's how you guys view it. So technically it's free. However, in the eyes of your bank account, especially if you're on a single income or a strict income, a strict budget, whatever the case may be, you only have X amount to spend. Well, now $30 of that would be gone from this one haul. So you want to make sure that you're looking at it correctly for cash in, cash out. The less cash that goes out of your pocket, the more you can then, instead of spending that money at Walgreens, you can either transfer it to your savings, or you can put that towards your credit card bills, or towards your car payment, or towards your mortgage, whatever the case may be. The way I look at it now is I can pay my bills with money. I cannot pay my bills with Walgreens cash, right? So you have to keep that in mind. That way your out-of-pocket cost becomes the most important. Only when I switched my mindset to really focusing on my out-of-pocket was I able to then start saving hundreds of dollars every month, pay off my credit card debt one year, paid off my truck early last year. This year I am focusing on my student loan so that I can be debt-free. So I also wasn't tracking my spending or budgeting how much I should be spending, so I wasn't really saving any money. Now again, I was getting more bang for my buck, right? Because my dollars were stretching farther, but I wasn't saving cash money that I could put towards my bills and towards my debt. So I put together a plan for what I wanted to accomplish financially, started doing vision boards, which personally helped me a lot because then I can see my goals. And typically research shows when you have your goals written down, when you have them in front of you and you're looking at them all the time, they're more in the forefront of your mind and you're going to be more likely to be making better choices to get you to that accomplishment. So I wanted to start figuring out how I could use couponing as my vehicle to get me from where I currently was, being paycheck to paycheck, not saving money, having debt, and use couponing to get me towards getting 90% of my products for free, then being able to save the amount of money that I used to be spending on that, put that towards my credit card debt to pay it off sooner. That way I'm not having to pay interest and it's saving me a lot of money. Most credit card interest rates are like 30%, which is insane. So that's a lot of extra money that you'd be paying. So imagine where you would be if you could pay that off a lot sooner. So once I changed my mindset, it all started falling into place. I then put together a formula and figured out how to start arranging my transactions to use these store rewards more to lower my cost as much as possible. Now I can pay $10 or less per haul. That is my personal goal. That's where I want to be. I track my spending and I'm able to save the money. Then I put that towards my debt. So now, instead of being super stressed out, not knowing what I can afford the next week, having to maybe buy great value brand detergent, which in my opinion doesn't clean as well as Tide, right? If I can get Tide for cheaper than the bargain brand, may as well go for that, right? I'm getting a name brand for less than I would pay for the great value brand or for the bargain brand. So now a big weight was lifted off my shoulders and I'm not as stressed out and I can achieve financial freedom. So I committed 100% to changing my financial state so I could stop being stressed out, stop worrying about can I make this bill, racking up my credit cards, so on and so forth, and working towards my goals. So are you ready to commit and change your financial structure? Put a yes in the chat if you guys are ready for that. Veronica says, I'm really bad about out of pocket. Tisme says, I like your thought process. Other couponers don't take your approach. Valerie, a whole new insight. I didn't think about this. That is awesome. Love a good light bulb moment. So I didn't think about this either in the beginning, and that's why I want to make sure that I can share it with you guys. So like most people, I started from ground zero. I didn't know anything about couponing, right? No one in my family coupons. Nobody taught me personally how to coupon. I didn't have any rebate apps downloaded originally. I just started with Ibotta. That was how I got started. And I wasn't budgeting or tracking anything I was spending. This is why I'm so passionate about sharing all the strategies I've learned that blew up my savings and got rid of my debt. So I want to share that with you guys in this training. These are the exact strategies that really, really changed my life. So if I can help even one person become more financially free, I am totally, totally down for that. Because I know struggling and stressing over finances totally stinks, and I don't want that for anyone. So I want everyone to be as financially free as possible. So I went from having debt to now saving for travel. I recently went to St. Thomas with some friends. We had so much fun. Renovated my new office. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, you guys have been seeing a little bit of the renovations that I've been doing. I did this accent wall myself as well, so I was able to save up for that. Paid off my truck, and I now have a stockpile for my family. I do also resell some of the products, so that is a little bit of extra income as well that I can put towards things. But of course, to save tons of money, you don't have to resell, right? That just comes with then making money. But this training is going to be focusing on how to save money. And since I started my YouTube channel, my TikTok, and my Instagram, I've been able to help so many other people save. Jeanette says, I want to thank you, girl. Your videos have helped me so much. April says, thank you for your videos. Love them. Great explanation. Coupon Bug says, thank you for all you do. You are by far the best Ibotta shopper and teacher. So getting these comments honestly makes my day because I really want to make sure that I can help break things down as simply as possible. Because when you're learning something new, it can be very overwhelming, very stressful because you're starting from zero. You don't know anything about it yet. So I try to break things down as simply and basic as possible. So that way everybody can understand and be able to replicate what I'm doing so you guys can do the same things, okay? Valerie says, been struggling for years and with a growing family, the stress level has been insane. Can't wait to get more debt paid off and reach our financial goals. Valerie, that is awesome. You definitely can. So it's great that you have a big goal, right? Like I said, if you have a big goal, then you're going to work harder towards it. So make sure you write that down, keep that in front of you. Honestly, I recommend doing a vision board. Personally, I totally love doing them and they've helped me a ton. Okay, so put a ready in the chat. Let's get going. Consider this training your boost to help get you closer and closer to your goals. Emily says, love all the deals. You are very well spoken. Thank you. Jennifer, thanks for everything you do. You are welcome. I appreciate all you have taught me, says Brenda. Anytime, anytime. That is why too, when you guys post comments or DM me on Instagram, comment on my reels, TikTok, whatever, email me. I try the best I can to respond to everyone. I do respond to every single DM on Instagram. That's just something that's important to me. If you guys have questions, I want to be there to help answer them for you so you're not stuck. When I first started, I would watch hours and hours and hours of videos. I wouldn't understand something. I would get stuck. I would comment on their videos. They wouldn't respond to me, or they would say, oh, the answer's in the video. Okay, I understand that, but I didn't understand it in the video. So I would be asking them for a little bit more information or to explain, and nobody would respond. So I made it a goal when I first started my social media that I wanted to handle my channel differently. And I wanted to be more accessible to you guys. That way, if you have a question, you're not getting stuck. Okay, so number one, first thing, having a breakdown. Obviously, this doesn't necessarily correlate with using Walgreens cash, right? But when it comes to couponing, it all starts with being organized being prepared and having a breakdown. That's why I wanted this to be the first step. Without a breakdown, the rest kind of gets really hairy and really wonky, and then things can go out of hand, right? We can wind up spending more money, which we don't want to do. So you want to have a breakdown with you when you coupon at Walgreens. Same goes for any store. That way you know what deals you are doing and you can have a smoother couponing haul. The more prepared you are, the easier it will be, okay? So what is a breakdown for anyone who doesn't know what a breakdown is? It is like a grocery list, right? It is a list of all the deals you're gonna do, what coupons you're gonna use, and what rewards you are going to use, and what rewards you are going to be getting back. So the more detailed, the more organized your breakdown can be, the better game plan you're gonna have for what to expect in the store. This will also save you time. Let me know in the chat if this happens to you. If you don't have a game plan when you go couponing, a lot of people tell me they'll spend hours in the store trying to figure out the deals, trying to figure out what to do, what to grab, trying to put things together on the fly, and it's taking you hours, right? We don't want that. So I try to teach you guys the most efficient and quickest way to coupon. That way you can get back to your everyday life, right? Life doesn't necessarily revolve around couponing. So I want to make sure that you're not aimlessly walking around the store trying to put together deals. You will know exactly what products to get so you can be in and out. Some people are stay-at-home moms, right? So if you're going couponing, who are you bringing with you? Your kids. Kids can be kind of crazy in the store. They want to show you everything. They want to point out everything. They want a toy. They want this. So you want to make sure that you can be in and out. So even if you're couponing with kids, with little ones, with toddlers, whatever the case may be, it'll be a lot easier on you and it'll be more fun for you and your kids that are going because you're not spending forever. When I used to go to the store with my family, it would take us so long and I would be so bored and frustrated, like, oh my gosh, I just want to go home. So I don't want that to happen to you guys. Time is money. At the end of the day, everyone gets 24 hours, whether you're the president of the United States or you're a baby born right now, right? Everyone gets 24 hours. So you don't want to be spending a majority of that putting together your deals and going to the store and all of that, okay? So I recommend having your breakdown be digital at first, then I print it. That way you can make edits as needed, okay? So that's very important. If you're writing it all down, then you're gonna be trying to arrange things and it's gonna get crazy and your piece of paper is gonna get very disorganized. So you wanna make sure that you don't do that. Brittany says, I have a breakdown because it helps me be organized. I get distracted and overwhelmed without one. Yes, I'm a mom. Couponing helps a lot. I hate shopping to begin with and always shop with a list. Awesome, awesome. My kids are always grabbing everything that catches their eye. Yes, for sure. Okay, so you also want to make sure that you are arranging your transactions after you write out your deal so you can pay the least amount out of pocket. So again, game plan, right? Having the math done before you even go to the store will help you have a smoother checkout as well as know what you should be paying. So if your out of pocket should be $10 plus tax and it's $20, now you know right away that coupon didn't come off, something didn't ring up right. Maybe the cashier only rang in one tresemme and they needed to ring in two to get the sale price and to have the coupon work, whatever the case may be. So if it's off by a ton, you know that, and you can either void the transaction so you're not overpaying or figure it out right then and there so you can handle whatever the issue was, okay? So the benefit of putting together your deals ahead of time. Michelle says, I signed up for your workshop this week, and although I wasn't able to attend any of the lives, I watched all 3 videos as soon as you sent them. I'm a fairly new couponer. You taught me a great deal in the workshop. I've always watched you and other YouTubers and just went to the store and did the deals. Most of the time, they never quite worked out like the person I watched. Wanted to let you know I wrote my deals today before going to Target and CVS. I spent exactly what I thought I would because I was prepared. So that is super, super important, okay? Christine also said I put together some Walgreens deals myself for the first time. And then, of course, she sent them over so I could review them, and that was on Instagram. So you want to make sure that you have a breakdown and that you know how to put together your deals and such. Step number 2, how to use Walgreens Cash. So Walgreens Cash is a great way to pay down your out-of-pocket cost. You can also pay Walgreens Cash to cover taxes, which is awesome. It's another good thing I love about Walgreens. You may as well use these stores' rewards to pay for your cost instead of your own money. What I would also do for some reason when I first started is I treated my Walgreens Cash like a bank account. So I didn't want to watch it go down. I just wanted to stock up and rack up all my Walgreens Cash. At one point, I had like $175 in Walgreens Cash, which is crazy. Now, if you have that much Walgreens Cash, that's great. But typically, if you have that much Walgreens Cash, it means you're not using it and rolling it, and your out-of-pocket is really high. And that's what I was doing originally when I first started. So you want to disengage from that. Don't think that your Walgreens Cash is a bank account, obviously, because again, I can't go to the bank and pay with Walgreens Cash, right? I may as well hand them Monopoly money. It's not going to work. So you want to make sure that you're not looking at it that way. So what is Walgreens Cash? Hold on, let me take a sip of water. Okay, it is one of 2 types of rewards. Walgreens Cash is abbreviated WC. So if you see WC in this presentation and in this training or on any breakdown anywhere, WC means Walgreens Cash, okay? So you earn it when you do a certain deal. So each deal is different and can give you back, say, $4 in Walgreens Cash or $5. Once you complete the deal, the Walgreens Cash gets put onto your account. It is digital. You can see your balance on your Walgreens app or towards the bottom of your receipt, and you can check how much you used, how much you earned, and what your total balance is for Walgreens Cash. The purpose of earning Walgreens Cash or any rewards is to then be able to use it towards other deals or products you need, right? So that is super important. A lot of people ask me, how do I save money on things that I don't typically get coupon deals for? Or the coupon deals aren't usually the best, AKA paper products, right? Say you want to grab some paper products. Yes, maybe there's a $1.25 Walgreens store coupon, but maybe you still don't want to spend $3.75. Well, what if I use $3 in Walgreens Cash? Now I'm paying 75 cents for that product. So that's what you want to keep in mind as well. When can you use Walgreens Cash? Here are the 3 ways you can use Walgreens Cash. On my website as well, I do have this cheat sheet that you can download with more examples and a spend booster scenario that you can do as well. So if you guys want to download that, you can. My website is briecouponqueen.com. And then you can go to my links at the top and click the Walgreens cheat sheet, okay? So number 1, buy deals, buy 2, buy 3, whatever. Get back Walgreens Cash. Number 2, buy deals giving back register rewards. You can pay with Walgreens Cash for all of these. Number 3, spend deals giving back a register reward. Again, you can pay with Walgreens Cash. So here's a couple examples of that as well. RR, of course, stands for register reward. So you'll see that a lot on people's breakdowns. If you're following anyone on YouTube and they offer printable breakdowns, typically we don't want to sit there and spell out Walgreens Cash every time or register reward every time. So we abbreviate it with these. How can you pay with Walgreens Cash? Walgreens Cash can only be used in increments. Okay, so here are the increments that you can use it in. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it skips to 10, then 20, then 50. Okay, so let's do this together. If your total comes to $25, including taxes, let's just say it randomly came to a perfect number of 25. How much Walgreens cash can you guys use towards that total? Let me know in the chat how much Walgreens cash you can use if your total comes to $25. Because this is important and it'll help you understand too what deals you're doing, why you're doing those deals in certain transactions, because you'll know in your breakdown, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is my total, I know I can use X amount of Walgreens cash. Then too, you can check your Walgreens account, see how much Walgreens cash you have, make sure you have that amount. So you guys are saying 20, that is correct. So if you only have 10, then obviously you use 10. But you have to use these increments. That is all you can use. You can't use 25, right? That's not an increment. So keep that in mind. The power of using store rewards to pay. Miranda says, I'm definitely interested in learning more about Walgreens. I took your CVS course. This week, I was able to get my out-of-pocket down to $1 and change with $100 of products. I was so excited. So you can greatly reduce how much you're spending out of pocket. This is how Miranda was able to score so big on the products she was getting. Can you imagine grabbing $100 worth of products and your bank account only goes down $1 and some change? Imagine what that can do for you guys. Imagine where you would be financially in 6 months if you guys are able to save 99% out of pocket, which is pretty much what she did in this haul. So that's what I was teaching in the CVS course as well. So who else feels this way? When I started couponing, I treated Walgreens cash like a bank account, like I mentioned. Do you guys feel that way too? Or are you guys okay with spending your Walgreens cash? Obviously, you're going to be using the register rewards because they expire, but Walgreens cash doesn't expire as quick. It expires in about 6 months if you're not actively using Walgreens account. If you don't shop at Walgreens or touch the app for 6 months, it'll expire. So keep that in mind. Register rewards do expire. So we'll get into register rewards, of course, in a second. Linda says, at the beginning, I use it now. That is awesome. Kathy, yes. Erica, yes. Okay. So yeah, I was the same way. That's what I used to do when I first started couponing. And now that has changed significantly. Kathy says, I am slowly changing. And that's okay. It does take time to switch your mindset. You can't just wake up and be this whole different person, right? So you have to look at your finances differently. You have to just understand and look at things from a different perspective. And that's how you can start changing towards a different way. Okay, the problem with that. Having that mindset, I was willing to pay more of my actual money, my hard-earned money, than use Walgreens cash. So once I realized this, I switched my mindset about cash in, cash out. That's what I look at it as. I can't pay off my debt and my credit card bills with Walgreens cash, but I can use the Walgreens cash to cover the cost of my household products. Then I can save the cash money that I would have spent, put that towards my debt, okay? And now I saw they're expired. I did, but not anymore, but not 100% sure when to use it. I usually use them right away. Thank God, Walgreens cash, it doesn't expire right away. Absolutely. Kaylee, I want to expand it as much as I can. Jennifer, I try to use them when I have it. Good deal. Okay, let's do the first giveaway. We are going to be giving away a $10 Amazon gift card. So hit the like button on this live for me. Then put in the chat what you struggle with the most when you coupon at Walgreens. So make sure you guys are dropping that in the chat box, and I'm going to be announcing the winner in just a couple minutes, okay? So hit the like button on this live video. Then make sure, of course, you are a current subscriber of mine. If I have any newbies with me, just double check the red subscribe button and click that. Let me know in the chat what you struggle with the most when you coupon at Walgreens, okay? And there's a variety of things that people obviously struggle with. I struggled with the same things that you guys do when I first started. Like I said, it's something completely new. So if I were to pick up carpentry, which I technically have been picking up carpentry because I've been doing a lot of accent walls and woodworking recently on the house, it's hard at first. Okay, how do you figure out the angles? How do you measure this? How do you work the saw? How do you turn the saw to be the right angle? And I've had to work through some struggles and such because it takes a lot of time. We have buy deals and spend deals. When I use register rewards, digital coupons don't apply. Understanding the 2 different rewards. When to use Walgreens cash. Lack of products. Choice of self-checkout or a scary cashier. I love that. That is so funny. Okay. As you guys are commenting, we are going to keep going. So now let's get to step 3. Use register rewards. So register rewards is the second form of rewards. They print out at the register. That's why they're called a register reward. Some people say they are Catalinas. That's the name of the company that provides them, the Catalina company. So when you check out, they print, or they should print. Sometimes the Catalina machine is down or not working. Sometimes too, it does take a second for it to print. It only happened to me like twice where it literally took like a minute after I checked out for them to print. So just make sure that you're kind of patient and wait for them because they are money, right? It's money. You can pay for things with them. I can buy Tide with them if I want. So you have to use them on a product that does not have a coupon being used on it. So it is completely different than Walgreens cash in every aspect of the way. So they expire. Walgreens cash technically doesn't really expire. 6 months, is 6 months. The reason why you have to use register rewards on a product that does not have a coupon is because the Walgreens system isn't very high tech, right? So it treats register rewards as coupons. So if you're using a digital coupon or a paper coupon in the system, that product already has a coupon and you can't use 2 coupons on a product in the eyes of register rewards, okay? So it will reject one. It'll either knock off your paper coupon or it won't, or it'll knock off your digital coupon or it won't accept the register reward. So you can use them though on any priced item. Could be clearance, it could be candy, it could be vitamins, it could be whatever. So I usually use my register rewards, especially when they're about to expire, on a product that I need, okay? Yes, you guys will be able to watch this again. The replay will be on my YouTube channel. So you guys can, if you missed anything or if you kind of want to rewatch something, you can do that in the beginning, okay? On my YouTube channel. Okay. See what you guys are struggling with. Will apply Walgreens cash to my card if the register doesn't print. That is awesome, Linda. I wish all stores were like that. Some are, some aren't. It just depends. Patricia says I'm late. Hi, gang. No worries, Patricia. How to spend the RR and how to roll them. Okay. Okay, so. Okay, giveaway number 1. The winner is going to be Wendy Martinez. Congratulations. Shoot me an email, briecouponqueen@gmail.com. Just let me know you're the winner of the $10 Amazon gift card so that I can get that over for you today. Once this stops being live, of course, I'll go ahead and send that over. Congratulations. Okay, let's get into some myths. Let me know if you've heard these as well, because we all know sometimes cashiers will tell us some crazy things that aren't necessarily true. So the value of a register reward does not have to be less than or equal to the product it's attaching to. So the myth, the cashier, I had a $10 register reward. It was like last year or the year prior, there was a Revlon deal, giving back a huge register reward, $10 register reward. It was crazy. So she said, oh, you can't use this because you don't have any products that are $10 or more. Not true. Not true. Just tell them to scan it anyway. Tell them to try it anyway. try to get a manager involved, or just void it and go to a different store, or try again when she's not working, because, oh my gosh, I was so frustrated. I'm like, I know that's not true. Like, why are you saying that? So just understand and know, the more knowledge you have, the more you can also try to help educate people who don't know, and the more confident you'll be, of course, when you go to checkout. Okay. So the products that we use register rewards to attach to, typically people call them filler items. That's what I usually call them as well. If you watch my YouTube channel videos, you'll see that I call them filler items. What is a good filler item? Check for clearance products. You could find like a clearance chapstick, maybe it's like 15 cents. So now your total is only increasing 15 cents, but maybe you're using a $4 register reward now. Well, now you're saving $3.85 on your total because the price of the filler item is so small, okay? But you also can use it on products that you need. If I need toilet paper and I'm down to one roll, which even though I'm a couponer does happen sometimes. So if I need more paper products, then I have a register reward expiring, I'll maybe throw that into my transaction and put the register reward with it. That way we're good to go. So the biggest questions that I get all the time is, again, how do you save on products we don't typically get good deals on? So there's a lot of different strategies and stuff that I teach behind that. Done some lives and such on it. What you can do is you do the deals, right? You're using your rewards. Say I get the free toothpaste deal. Say it's, buy two, get $5 register reward, and I wind up paying $4 in Walgreens cash, getting back a $5 register reward. Well, that's a dollar moneymaker, right? So now I use the $5 register reward and I put it on the paper product or some milk or whatever I need, right? Whatever I'm low on at the house. That is how you can save money on products we don't get a lot of deals on, okay? It's just being strategic and creative with how you're using your rewards to do that, okay? Okay, Tisme says, oh, that's what a filler item is. Yes. Couldn't figure where the chat went to. Okay, so 3 important things to remember when it comes to register rewards, okay? Register rewards do expire, unfortunately. It's usually like 1 to 2 weeks. They are not linked to your account. So if you drop it, anyone can use it. On the flip side, some people that don't coupon or don't understand what it is, they'll throw it away, they'll throw it in the trash, you'll find it in the cart, whatever. So if you find one, you found money and you can use it. So that's awesome. But it's a little scary because if you lose it, you're SOL. It's not linked to your account like CVS. You can't add it to your account, nothing like that. So, for example, buy 2 Crest, get a $5 register reward. You can also not roll it, typically, into its own deal. There is a Revlon Beauty Tool deal right now that it is rolling into itself, but 99% of the time you cannot. So that's just the rule I always go by. So if you do the deal, I buy 2 Crest and the $5 register reward prints. I then hand the cashier 2 more Crest. I cannot use that $5 Crest register reward in that Crest deal again. Otherwise, the second register reward won't print. I mean, it makes sense. If that was possible, people would literally wipe shelves and just do it and do it and do it and do it and do like 30 transactions. So it makes sense that they don't let you do that. Even still, there's so many deals we get. There's so many freebies and register rewards and everything. Andrea says, wait, register rewards are the paper? I thought it was what was on their receipt. Yikes. Yes, so register rewards is the paper that prints out. I should have had my thing with me so I could show you guys an example. But yes, it's the little rectangle paper that prints out along with your receipt. That's what's called a register reward. It prints at the register. Walgreens cash is the one that's digital, okay? So they're 2 completely different things. Step number 4. Remember, if you guys have questions for me, I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat, but I don't want this to take too long either. We're already 45 minutes in, so just hold your questions for me as best you can. So the art of a low out of pocket. This is the big money stuff. I am so excited about this. This is always my favorite topic because, like most of you were saying, you weren't looking at it as far as out of pocket, and a lot of couponers don't. So it's something that, not that I specialize in, but that I am known for. I'm very big and picky on out of pocket costs. Okay, so I personally limit every haul to $10 or less out of pocket. That way I'm not blowing my budget. Because if my budget is $100 and I blow $50 on one haul, holy McMoly, I now have 29 or 30 days left and I can only spend $50. And I still have to stock up on everything I need for my family, right? So you want to make sure that we do that. Okay, why is having a low out of pocket so important? You can keep more money in your pocket. You don't blow your budget. And if you resell your products, you're making more of a profit because it costs you less money to buy that product, okay? How do I lower my out-of-pocket cost? Number 1, only do deals you need. Put a yes in the chat if you have fallen into the trap of doing a deal to do a deal. But it's 50% off. What? Who else feels like this when you go couponing? You'll see something, it's on clearance, or you can get 50% off of this hair care product or contact solution. That's always the example I use. If it's not something you need, if it's not something your family needs, if it's not something you can resell, if you do resell, then you're wasting your out-of-pocket costs. You're wasting that part of your budget for nothing, right? Because it's going to sit on your shelf. I would rather I would rather say it's $5 out of pocket. I'd rather take that $5, go to Hobby Lobby, get a cute little trinket and put it on the shelf. So it's at least something that looks cute, right? So you want to make sure that you're only doing deals that you need. Very important. I know it's hard, right? We all fall into that trap. But what also helps you not fall into that trap, again, falls back to having a budget. The stricter you are on yourself with your budget, the more it'll force you to make better purchasing decisions on what you should buy and what you should leave. I started doing that a lot more because I would see a deal at Target and say my out-of-pocket cost on it would be $9, but I can't resell it. It's going to sit in my house for months until I give it to somebody. Not worth me doing. So I'll show the deal in my YouTube channel. So if you guys need it, you can do it. But I personally didn't need it. So I didn't do the deal. And I sometimes, maybe I'd leave Target and not do a single deal. And that's okay. So you also want to keep your transactions small. 9 out of 10 times, when you're doing too many deals in one transaction, your out-of-pocket cost is going to be really high, okay? If it's a deal that makes you money, then absolutely. Yeah, any freebie or any cash moneymaker, I always do it. I don't care what the product is. It could be the craziest, weirdest product. It's a moneymaker. I got it. I'm doing it. Because why? Now I made $2 cash, like the jelly deal. I'm calling it jelly because I don't think I can call it what it really is. The jelly deal, hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. It was a $2 moneymaker. So whether you use it, don't use it, need it, don't, who cares? I made $2. Then what did I do? Use that $2 to cover some of the cost of a bag of diapers that I can give my sister-in-law. Win-win, right? So maybe I donate it. Maybe I, whatever you do with that product, who cares? It's a moneymaker. I'm always for doing a moneymaker. Okay. Small transactions versus large transactions. Small transactions, say you do 3 deals and they total you $15. You have $5 in coupons. Now you're paying $10 plus taxes out of pocket. If you have $10 in Walgreens cash, like we already talked about, then you can use that. Now you're paying only taxes out of pocket. Kathy said I did the jelly deal too. Cases LOL jelly. I have to call it jelly in all my videos and everything. had to call it jelly because a lot of times they'll like take your video down thinking it's something inappropriate. I'm like, so I just said jelly the whole time and I haven't had any issues. Okay, so back to this. Large transactions. Say you're doing 10 deals and your total product value is $65. Coupons, you only have $20. You would be paying $45 plus taxes out of pocket. So back to those increments, the biggest increment that comes to this is 20, right? Because we're $5 away from using 50. So in this scenario, say you had $50 in Walgreens cash, which of course not everybody has, then you would obviously add something to get it to that. But if you don't, and this is where you're at, say you have $20 in Walgreens cash, you would be paying $25 plus taxes for all of these products. That's a lot. You're still saving about 65% versus paying full price. But $25 plus tax, in my opinion, is still a really high out of pocket. What if you could get that down to $10 or less? Think about personally how often you shop, how often you coupon, you go to the store, you do your coupon deals, and what your out of pocket is. So think about that. If you're spending $40 every time you coupon at Walgreens, which is not hard to do because Walgreens can be a little tricky. So say your out of pocket is $40 every time you go, and you go just once a week. You're spending $160 a month. Now, what if you could get that down to $10 per haul? Now you're spending $40 a month, maybe $50, right? So you would be saving yourself $110 of cash money, your actual money. Now go back to the beginning. What was your financial goal? What can $110 a month do towards that financial goal? That could be a car payment. That could be, you know what I mean? A lot. So this is not impossible. It may seem challenging at first if you guys are newer to couponing, but I have personally done this and do this still continuously to be able to go from spending $200 plus a month to $100 or less. Now, I do resell, so I do have a little bit of a higher budget than I would if I didn't resell, because I need to account for buying more products so I can resell it. So mine is a little bit of a different story. So this is the process that I do week in, week out, and it has helped thousands of people save money. So if you're thinking, I'm ready to save money, where do I start? All you have to do when you want to make any change, of course, is commit to the change, be 100% focused on your goals and what your big why is, and then take action. Take the leap towards that goal. If you don't change anything that you're doing right now, how can you expect to see a change in your finances? How can you expect to see anything different than what your current state is at, right? You've got to make a big change and take actions every day towards that change. That's what I did. And that's why I am where I am now. So I just gave you the blueprint for how to coupon at Walgreens. Use your rewards that you earn to lower your cost. But as you can imagine, this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to couponing at Walgreens. There's still a lot more that goes into it, right? Learning how to budget, track your spending, being able to save hundreds of dollars every month, putting together deals, putting together the transactions. Very, very important. And there's obviously a lot more detail involved in exactly what I do every week when I coupon at Walgreens and how I'm able to save that much money. So you have two options. You can either do it yourself, which is what I did in the beginning. It took me so long, probably 6 months to really grasp Walgreens, honestly, 6 months. And it cost me a lot of money because I was spending $30, $40, $50 out of pocket just to get the rewards back and stuff. And I wasn't arranging my transactions the right way. So imagine if I'm couponing once a week, spending $50 every time I go, I'm spending $200 a month. And that's just shopping at one store once a week. That adds up, right? So now imagine I'm spending $200 a month and it takes me 6 months to learn how to do it the right way. Well, now I just blew $1,200. $1,200. That is so much money, right? Or you guys can do the proven path to saving and be able to save money quicker and get there quicker. Okay, so if you choose to go the quicker route and work with me, nothing is left out. There's no missing parts to the puzzle, no stone left unturned, and you won't have any questions by the end. You just need to follow the strategies I give you step by step. So I pulled this statistic offline. It says I found that about 54% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. And nearly 40% of high earners making over 100K annually still are living paycheck to paycheck because they're not spending their money properly. So this used to be me, the paycheck to paycheck part, not the 100K part. And I vowed to never let myself get back there again because it was so stressful and I literally couldn't deal. I want the same thing for you guys, to get out of that, to be able to be more confident with your financial situation and not have to worry about what do I have to buy this week versus what can I buy next week? Oh, I gotta wait till I get paid, right? I don't want that for you guys. And it was horrible when I went through it too, so I totally get it. So I am on a mission to help accelerate your savings, remove the headaches of struggling to coupon on your own, give you the exact process to follow to truly save hundreds, literally hundreds every single month. So back to that example, you were paying $40 out of pocket. Now you're paying $40 to $50. So $160 a month versus $50 a month, that's $110. And that's just one example. If you're not couponing right now, or you're only couponing a little bit, you're kind of newer, you're dabbling in it, then your savings are going to be a lot more because you could be going from I'm spending $250 a month to spending $50 or $60 a month, right? So it can drastically change. So that is what I have included in my Walgreens couponing course. I have taken the entire process that I've mastered over the last 3 years from start to finish. Everything from couponing 101, couponing lingo, how to read the weekly ad and find deals quickly, using coupons, digital coupons, paper coupons, putting together the transactions and arranging them in a way that keeps your out-of-pocket to $10 or less every time. Also, I have a video in there to teach you how to put together a budget and track your spending with a budgeting worksheet. So I put all of this into this program. That way it is a one-stop shop to get you all the information you need and to be the quickest route from where you currently are to where you want to be and where you want financial goals and big goals that you want to achieve for this year. So why? The biggest issue I see with learning how to coupon is the costly mistakes you make along the road, like I mentioned that I was doing, trying to figure it out, the long hours watching tons and tons of videos to put together one piece of the puzzle, and go. I want you to have the best possible launchpad to really accelerate your savings and reduce the amount of time it takes you to get there. When I was doing all of my market research calls, a lot of you mentioned that it was taking you hours and hours to coupon. I don't want that for you. I want you guys to be able to spend an hour a week. That includes putting together your deals, going to the store, depending on your travel time, of course, to the store. If you live kind of far, obviously that part's not included. But being in and out of the store, it should not take you more than about an hour. And that's what I teach you guys to do. So I found over the last 3 years the best way to coupon at Walgreens and how to save the most money so you can achieve your financial goals this year. It is only February. We still have a ton of time left in this year for you guys to be able to accomplish those goals. So that's why I wanted to do this in the beginning of the year. So Miranda went from paying too much out of pocket and struggling to put together the deals and transactions to stocking up on products she needs and paying less than $10 for everything that you see in this haul. So these are the everyday household products, right? She has some Dawn dish soap back there. She has razors, she has oral care, hair care, Dove deodorant. She even has some makeup in there. So lots of different products that we're using every single day. That is what you can be grabbing for way, way, way less, right? This is $10 or less for everything, because she did get back some Ibotta rebates as well. So I do touch on rebate apps in the couponing course as well. So if you want to factor in some Fetch Rewards, some Ibotta, learn how to put all of the pieces together, it's all in there for you. So she says, all I can say is couponing has saved me. Thank you for taking the time to help us save. I really appreciate it. Watching your videos has really taken stress out of my life, which would always be choosing what I could afford by each week. Now I have a small stockpile of everything, and I'm even able to help and give to others that need. Thank you. So you don't have to worry about what you can afford next paycheck. You have everything you need. You can shop in your little stockpile, and you'll have enough left over that you can even donate, give to your friends and family. A lot of people that I talk to as well help their sisters, their brothers, their mom. Maybe they take care of an elderly, whatever the case may be. I personally help my family, my extended family. Anytime friends come over, if friends are struggling or anything, I call them care packs. So I'll give them some laundry products and toothpaste galore and you name it to kind of set them up. Not only does it not cost me a lot to provide that, but it makes me feel really good because I can now help that person, and it means a lot to them, right? So now instead of handing them $20, right? Say you're just going to give them $20, or I can give them $50 worth of products that they would probably be spending that $20 on. Do you see what I mean? So that's why I think being able to then give too is awesome. And that's something that's important to me too. So who is this program for? Single moms who want to provide for their families, people with a desire to save more for an emergency fund. A lot of people don't really have a lot in an emergency fund. Very important. Say your AC breaks tomorrow or your heater breaks tomorrow. We're in winter right now. If you don't have an emergency fund to cover that, that could be a really big issue, right? People who don't want to waste their money paying full price for products, single income families who want to save more money, people who are on a fixed income and need to stretch their dollars, people who are action takers and ready to take the leap towards making a change in their lives financially. If any one of these apply to you, then this can be the perfect program for you. So you are invited to join my Walgreens couponing course. So originally, I opened up 20 spots for people to join my initial launch of the Walgreens couponing course. But before I could even get to this free training, all of those 20 spots got booked. So I opened up an additional 5 spots. That way, anyone who is in this training and wants to take advantage of it, you can. And you can make this year your year to flourish and save money and have less stress, right? So another good thing is the program starts in a little over a week. It starts February 21st. So you are not far away from achieving those goals and getting started. So like I said, if you want change, how do you do that? You have to take action, take the leap, and get started. The more and more you put it off, I'll try next month. Before you know it, 2022 is gone and you're in 2023 and you're still in the same boat. So the sooner you take action, the sooner you can achieve that. So once these 5 spots are full, it is going to shut down. Those initial students are going to go through the 8-week program. Then it will be relaunching in May. So if you don't take advantage of it now, you're going to be waiting another couple of months. So that's 2 or 3 more months of saving money that you guys could be saving if you don't take advantage of this now. What is included? 17 video trainings teaching you step by step how to coupon at Walgreens. Again, it does cover some couponing 101 information. So if you are brand new to couponing, don't know anything about it, you'll still be able to take this course and understand how to coupon. Also includes access to my private Facebook group and a $5 coupon voucher that you can use at the coupon marketplace. So you can order some insert coupons. It's also going to come with a budget worksheet that you guys can download so you can track your budget. So we go over in this course how to put together a budget, how to adjust it, the whole 9 yards. So you will have a budget worksheet that is extremely simple to use. There's not 30 columns and all of this math included. It's super simple. It's the same budget worksheet that I use. And it comes with a printable breakdown worksheet. So it is a digital version, so you can obviously download it so you can edit it week in, week out, every time you do your haul, and then you can print it out so you can take it to the store with you. Bonus for joining now. So the initial students in this enrollment, 5 of the trainings, so 5 of those 17 videos are going to be taught live. There will also be a Q&A at the end of those 5 trainings, so I can personally help you through the program and answer any questions you have. Of course, if you do have any questions outside of those live trainings, you can post them in the Facebook group. That way others in the community can help you. And of course, I'm active in that Facebook group, so I can answer all of your questions there as well, so you don't get stuck. You will also save $100 on your enrollment, okay? So when this relaunches in May, it is going to be $299, and it's going to be a self-taught at your own pace course. But for the initial 25 students, the early enrollment is going to be $199. So not only do you save $100 on your enrollment, you're also, like I said, going to get those 5 trainings live. So the live trainings are going to be the more difficult trainings, talking about Walgreens Cash, register rewards, buy deals versus spend deals, spend boosters, putting together your transactions. All of those topics are going to be the ones taught live so that I can really make sure that you guys understand and grasp it, so you can then put those strategies in place, go to Walgreens, be able to get some amazing, amazing deals. You will also get lifetime access to the course. So if you start and something happens, you get really busy, you can access the videos whenever you want. You can watch them, rewatch them. You'll also have lifetime access to any and all updates. So if next year Walgreens changes their register reward system, I'll be updating the course, and then you guys will have access to all of the updates as well, okay? So there are 2 payment options available. You can either make one payment and pay in full, the $199, or you can break it up into 3 payments and pay as you save. So then it would be $79 per month for 3 months. If you guys do want to enroll, head over to my website, briecouponqueen.com. Then at the top, you're going to click products. Then you're going to click Walgreens Pop Course. So both payment options are listed on that landing page. There are some reviews. All of the topics of the 17 videos are going to be listed on there as well, and lots more information for you guys. So Jessica, she posted, "Hey Brie, thank you so much for tonight's class. Went through my CVS plan for tomorrow, moved some things around, which is saving me $10 out of pocket by doing 2 transactions and rolling my rewards from my $50 out-of-pocket transaction last week. Learning how bad that was now. My out-of-pocket for tomorrow should be $2.80 with $17 in extra bucks to roll over for next week. I appreciate you, Jessica." So if you want to learn how to coupon at Walgreens step by step, this is definitely going to be an amazing, amazing program for you to join. So what I want to do is another giveaway. Time for the second giveaway. Let me know in the chat how long you have been couponing. Okay, so just put in there how long you guys have been couponing. If this is something that you want, I am going to be giving away 1 spot completely free. So the second giveaway is a spot to the Walgreens couponing course. So put in the chat, this is only for people that are still with me, only for people watching it live. Make sure, again, you smash the like button on this live for me, and in the chat, just let me know how long you have been couponing for, okay? As you are doing that too, we can open up for some questions. Pop back on here on the screen. So questions, let me know what questions you have, and then we'll be choosing a winner here shortly. So you can also post questions. One question I saw in there was, what are the times of the lives? what I'm going to be doing next week for anyone who is enrolled, I'm going to be sending you all an email with the link to access the Facebook group so I can accept you into the group because it is private. Then you're going to get the voucher, that $5 coupon voucher, and it's going to give you your login information for the website that I host the course on, which is called Kajabi. So it is also going to have a poll that I'm going to be sending those 25 students. That way I can figure out what days and what times work for most people. Because I want everyone to at least be able to be included in at least one live. Again, if you can't make the live, they will be recorded and added onto that website. So you'll be able to watch it whenever, okay? So that way I can figure out what times are best for those specific 25 students. So the times are not scheduled as of right now because I want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. So if they have to be later, if I have to do them at 8 p.m. Eastern time, that's totally fine. Whatever I need to do to make sure I can incorporate as many people as possible. Would you recommend to buy paper coupons when you are barely starting? That's a tough one. Yes and no. So I would recommend maybe buying paper coupons individually that you can buy from thecouponmarketplace.com. They sell, you want to buy 1 Tide and 2 Dove and whatever the case may be. That way you can save on the products that you literally need as you're stocking up, right? So that's what I would recommend. Also, the good thing about Walgreens is there's so many high value digital coupons that you can use a lot of digitals as well. How to keep out of pocket low with spend boosters like 10 off 50. So typically, Linda, when the booster's that high, I don't even try to do it. Unless I have a ton of register rewards available that I can use or a ton of high value digital coupons that I can use to lower that significantly, I don't even try for those high boosters because again, your out of pocket is going to be higher. Robin says, I spend too much time putting the deals together. Thank you for refocusing my mindset. You are welcome. You look so pretty today. Thank you. So I just started curling my hair again. I haven't curled my hair like this in forever because usually I use a lot smaller of a wand and then it takes me forever, but I use a bigger wand so it doesn't take me as long. So maybe I'll curl my hair more. 6 years, thank you. I just registered and did the payment plan. It went to my PayPal. Is that all I need to do? Yes, Sarah. Welcome. I am so excited to have you. Yes, that is all you need to do. Next week, you will get the email. Everyone who enrolls is going to get that email so that way you can get all of the information of the course, the details, the whole 9 yards. Christy says, I love your earrings. Thank you. These are my Dollar General clearance event. They cost me $1.12. I love earrings and I love cheap earrings. But obviously the cheap earrings do turn your ears black a little bit right here. So I have to kind of cycle through them quite often. 1 year and I still don't have a clue. Oh no, Diana. I would definitely consider joining the course because imagine if you can save, if you can get your out of pocket, whatever you're spending right now, if you can get it to $50 a month for this entire year, imagine how much money you would be saving versus if you're still on the same track, trying to do the same things that you've been doing that haven't been working for you like you're wanting them to. So keep that in mind, guys. Is the best way to get a low out of pocket when you use a paper booster at WAGs to use manufacturer coupons? Yes, manufacturer coupons and register rewards. How do you resell? I resell on Facebook Marketplace. I have 2 videos on my YouTube channel about that, how I do my ad, what I do, the whole 9 yards. So definitely check those out. Those will help you a lot. Can you use multiple register rewards in one transaction on a spend deal? Yes, you can. Sarah, I can't wait to save. I can't wait to have you. I am so excited for you. Congratulations for taking the plunge. I know it's hard and I know it's a lot to take a plunge like that and be able to trust in yourself and trust in me and my processes that this is going to be the answer that you need. So I know it's hard to make a leap like that, but I'm really excited for you. Want to pay for the course in 3 installments is not letting. Kimberly, did you scroll all the way down? If you scroll all the way down, it'll say payment plans available, 1 payment or 3 payments. Click on the 3 payments. If it's not working for you, I know it just worked for Sarah. If it's not working for you, you can shoot me an email and I can try to send it to you another way. Annie, Walgreens is so confusing. It definitely can be, but because it is so, can we start the payment plan then pay off early? Kathy, yes, you can. I had somebody do that. They wanted to do the 3 in payments and then they got paid and they just paid the rest of it off. So that'll save you money doing it that way if you want to, Kathy. So Walgreens can be confusing at first because there's 2 different types of rewards. There's 2 different types of deals. There's 2 different types of boosters, right? So it's a big puzzle. But once you put that puzzle together, you can use it to save you a lot of money because now you're stacking all of these things that they offer together the right way to get the products you need. So yes, Walgreens can be confusing, but if you learn how to do it the right way, then you'll be good to go. Listening while driving, just saw your accent wall. Thank you, JM. I literally could not be more in love with my accent wall that you guys see behind me. I was worried I wasn't gonna find the right color pink. It's a matte pink that I used. I am so in love with it. You did a great job, Bree. Thank you, Swifty. Is there a formula on how much Walgreens cash you can use when you use register rewards? Rose, if you haven't been here for the entire live, it will be available to replay. I went over that in the live. There's not a formula, but there are increments that you're allowed to use Walgreens cash. And if you are... they're irrelevant of each other. So I can use $20 in Walgreens cash and as many register rewards as I want. They don't affect each other. So there's no formula for that. I'm still working on getting my coupon case in order. Just taking a long time. No worries, Jackie. It might take you a minute, but when you have some extra time or maybe stay up an hour later, maybe wake up an hour earlier, something like that. Anytime I have something extra to do, that's usually what I do to kind of be able to shove it in there. Kind of give up an hour of sleep to be able to accomplish it. I had 2 printed spend boosters. Can they be stacked? No, 1 paper booster at a time. When can you use the coupon marketplace? Can you buy more than 1 of a coupon? How much do they cost? Yes, you can buy more than 1. You can buy 10 of this and 2 of this and whatever you want. And they range in price from like 15 cents to 35 cents a coupon. So it's really easy way. How big of a stockpile should I have? Depends on the size of your family, how much products you go through. If you go through a ton of shampoo, then I would have 2 or 3 bottles in your stockpile ready to go. So then when you need one, buy another one. You need one, buy another one. And you want to stock up when there are deals also. Say your family only uses this one deodorant. Well, then when there's a deal on that, I would stock up on it because there may not be another deal by the time you need more. So that's something that just kind of varies. Shannon, I'm not familiar with contactless pay at Walgreens. I have also heard that. Coupons with Alicia, I know, has done that. I think Saving with Christina has done the contactless pay as well. Maybe reach out to them. I'm sure they could help you on that. They're really sweet. How to use Walgreens cash on a spend booster. The amount has to... Okay, so there's 2 ways of that. Say it's spend 20 and you have $30 of product, then you can use $10 in Walgreens cash because then you're at the 20. And then you use the spend booster and register rewards and coupons and all that kind of stuff. So anything above and beyond the spend amount, you can use Walgreens cash on. My Walgreens price match is online. Cashier said, we are not supposed to tell anyone. Okay, awesome. At Walgreens I used to price match, but because the managers rotate and move around so much, then that manager went to a different store and then they stopped doing that. So that was a bummer. Can you use expired boosters or cash back? No. So I tried to use a 1-day expired paper booster and it said expired and they wouldn't let me use it. Then, but I think I used a 1-day expired register reward once and it scanned because I didn't notice that it was expired. And then when she was scanning it, she was looking at it and I saw the date, but I think it worked. Don't quote me on that though. CVS, typically you can use them like 2 days expired, like the CRTs. It just depends. I also use couponing to try new products and be stuck with one brand. Absolutely. I have tried so many new products, especially facial products. That's like my new favorite thing. Cleansers and moisturizers and treatments and masks and I love all of that. It's like my favorite thing ever. So yeah, being able to try all those things is awesome. Yes, Jennifer, I have 2 videos on reselling and I give you suggested retail prices. I sell for 50% off of Walmart prices. I sell at a big discount. That way I can get rid of it because I don't want to keep a huge stock and take up a whole room in my house. I also want the person who's buying it to get a good discount, right? So it saves them money. And I just like to sell quickly. I don't want to keep a big stock. If you're okay with holding it for a while until somebody comes to your price, maybe you can sell it for like 25% off. But you have to understand, sometimes people get lazy and they want convenience, right? So it has to be well enough worth it for them to spend the time to talk to you about it, to figure out what you have, to place their order with you, to drive to your place or wherever you're meeting, versus just go to Walmart, right? It has to be worth it because it's going to take them a little bit more time than if they just go to the store. Summer, that's weird. Maybe it glitched and it's allowing you to use it multiple times. Shannon, thank you so much for making this content so easy to figure out. You are a blessing. Thank you. Also, can I use Wags Cash for my spend requirement on a paper booster? No. No, not on paper boosters. Do not use Walgreens Cash on paper boosters at all. At all. How can I print my RR if they don't print? You can't. You can just call customer service and they can give you Walgreens Cash in place of it is typically what they'll do sometimes. Sometimes you'll get a agent that makes you contact the Catalina company, which is kind of a nightmare. But yeah, and then they're supposed to like mail it to you, like mail you the register rewards that didn't print. But yeah, it's kind of a pain. Yep, yard sales is another good way. Saturday is my only day off from couponing, so that's why yard sales, I've never personally done them. Again, I resell so much that I wouldn't even have enough to do a yard sale. So yeah, that's why I personally don't do that. I know Couponing with Kayla has done some amazing yard sales. She's sold a lot. Shop with Sarah has done some yard sales, made like $1,000 in a day or in the yard sale span, which is incredible. So yeah, those are good too. Love your tree behind you. Oh, this guy? Oh, wait, this guy? I love it. Thank you. It was $15. I got it from Ross and they had a bunch. Oh my God, I'm in love with it. And I don't know if the batteries are still good. Oh, no, they're not. I gotta put new batteries in it. But like it lights up a little bit. All the flowers light up a little bit. It's so cute. I love that. I got that last year. Okay, so let's choose the winner of the Walgreens course. So what I do is I just scroll real fast with my mouse and stop it. And then whoever it lands on is the winner. That way I can try to be as fair as possible because I don't have like a moderator who's like helping me with this. So yeah. Okay, the winner is Sarah Owens. Sarah Owens, you have free access to the Walgreens course. Congratulations. All you have to do, same thing, shoot me an email, briecouponqueen@gmail.com. Let me know that you are the winner of the Walgreens course. That way I can add you to those emails. So next week when I send out the information, you'll be included on that. Okay, any more questions you guys have? Pam, you look very pretty today. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, Jennifer. I donate to my local food pantry. That's something that I really want to find. I really want to find like a women's shelter, but I've heard like if it's like a domestic violence shelter or something, they don't let you like know where it is, obviously for safety for them. So I'm trying to figure out a way to find a women's shelter near me that I can actually go to and like be able to give them a bunch of stuff and products and help their kids and stuff like that. I really want to do that this year. Can you use a 20% off and store coupon together? At Walgreens, I believe so. The 20% off though is usually weird because it has to be in like a non-sale item or something. I haven't used one of those in like 2 years. Thank you. I tend to stay away from register rewards, even though they're a good deal, due to having many issues and not printing and losing that cash. Yeah, if there's a deal, like sometimes Colgate, there'll be a register reward way or a Walgreens cash way. I'll do it the Walgreens cash way for the same reason. Awesome. Thank you. This has been great. See you in the class. See you in the class. Thank you. This info, foster organization, single moms and homeless ministry. That's awesome. Go to their operations office. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. So I am going to pop off, guys. If you guys ever need anything else, you can always shoot me an email or follow me on my Instagram. I answer every single one of my DMs on Instagram. It's Bree Coupon Queen 1, just with the number 1 after it. So that's my Instagram if you guys don't follow me there. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to smash the like button if you haven't yet before you pop off. And to anyone who has signed up for the Walgreens course, I can't wait to have you. Congratulations for joining, and thank you guys so much for being here. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.